Hi everyone, I'm Emily, and as you all know, this past week it has been very hot, and this last few months it's been really dry as well. So I'm just going to show you a few tips that everyone can do in their garden to help out wildlife when it is especially hot and especially dry like it is right now. Firstly, if you have any sort of perimeter fence around your garden, make sure there are holes so that small mammals and wildlife can get through. Like here, just in this bit of chicken wire, wildlife can clearly get through there. If you have a wooden fence, you can chop a tiny little hole in it. It just has to be the size of a CD, so it's 13 centimetres by 13 centimetres. Adding a water bath means that birds can not only just come and have a little drink, they can clean off all their feathers and use it as an actual bathtub. Make sure you do put it by surrounding vegetation so that if the birds feel threatened, they can immediately go somewhere and hide. Feathered friends may prefer a water bath to drink out of that is higher up, but for all our mammal friends, a little water dish that's only about an inch off the ground, or you can even bury it in if you don't want to have it poking up, means that they can come along, have a drink and not get trapped and not get stuck. So what is one other key thing that humans do when you're really hot? Well, you go and you have a drink of water, but you also look for the shade, and it's exactly the same for all the other species. So you want to see if you can create all sorts of different areas of shade in your garden so different wildlife can use it. Now this can be from a hedge or a tree that lots of wildlife can get underneath, or it can be log piles and stone piles and that have lots of little crevices, and that means that amphibians or insects can climb in and they can be safe and out of the hottest part of the day. Here you can see all these bees are enjoying a bit of water. They're soaking up the water from all this moss, and that's just in a small little shallow pond. Here's a really simple one. If you have any sort of lawn, try to avoid mowing it right now, and that's because you'll get all sorts of these wildflowers popping up, and it's fantastic food for all sorts of insects, and it's just so easy for them. You can leave out a bucket or a butt to collect rainwater when we do get rain and just sprinkle it on to help the wildflowers grow, and it's really pretty as well as being fantastic for species during these times. You don't want them to have to travel extra far to try and locate any sort of food right now. So that's it from me. Stay safe, stay wild, and help wildlife do the same whilst we're having this incredibly hot and dry weather.